This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We are in Nekataka in the Queen's Birth region. We've just returned from a long and glorious adventure wherein we did many things. We now have a ton of quests to turn in. We need to speak to a bunch of people, including still short one fucking crate. Here, we need to go back to the Valiant Trading Company headquarters to explain to the Valiants what happened. They're not going to be happy, because I blew up their fucking investment. So the Valiants are not about to be pleased with me. Let's just say this +3 reputation with them is probably about to go down. Oh, I gotta wait till morning. They won't like when you unveil what you've done. I might not be able to avail myself of their services after this. I don't know who I even have to talk to here. Probably this person. There's no person in here. I mean this person. The governor. Excuse me. Nubs. Oh yeah, Lueva Alvari. Prepare to be pissed.
Ah, good, you're back. I hope you had a pleasant voyage.
Alvari looks up from her papers, giving her full attention. I found the Audra vein.
Ah. Before you get too far on the way, I think you ought to come with me. Director Castol will want to hear from you in person.
Oh good, I get to piss off somebody even more important. Now I can assassinate the director. Ha ha! This was my plan all along! The man who rises to greet you has a tidy, scholarly bearing, only emphasized by the thin-framed lenses he pushes farther up his nose. He clasps his hands together, offering you a smile equal parts polite and relieved. You won't be smiling in a second. He doesn't really look like a big smiler, this guy.
Alvari tells me you were kind enough to look into this business on Pococahara for us. I hope you bring good news.
I found the Audra pillar. Unfortunately, it was destroyed.
What poor luck. I hope we might have more encouraging word for the council.
Oh hey, I still got minor positive for that. I guess my character cleverly did not say, I blew it up.
And the crew? Beza and the others?
They died in the ruins at Pococahara. The defenses were too much for them. Actually, they went nuts and started murdering each other.
A sorry end for such dedicated individuals. How very fortunate that you lived to tell their tale. I believe I can take things from here, Alvari. Agrasima. The Watcher and I have more business to discuss.
Mad quests updating themselves.
Oh, and Do pay the woman for her trouble first.
Avari wordlessly hands you a coin purse. She bows stiffly, then turns to depart. 1,700 copper. Aw, yeah.
I apologize. Right to business with no real introduction, no? I am Ignato Castol, director of the Valiant Trading Company's operations here in the Deadfire. I thought it best I speak with you face to face. Watchers are not so numerous here in the Deadfire, especially those of such storied backgrounds as yourself.
See, this guy knows, but that one random cannoneer would be like, who the fuck are you? 1,700 for all that? Auto attack. 1,700 isn't bad.
What was that group? The, dozens? Some interesting exploits there. And I think that we are, each of us, in a position to offer each other something that we cannot find elsewhere.
Really? Because I don't think you have anything I want.
The Valiant Trading Company has had a presence on this island for nearly a century now. We have the greatest fleet on the seas, the support of the richest men and women in the world. What can the Royal Deadfire Company offer? Soldiers' wages, so that you can elevate the fortunes of a distant king. And the Queen? A place in the Kahanga tribe among all the rest of these neglected people. You've lived outside the caste system all these years. Are you eager to return to it?
What do you mean, return to it? I was never in the caste system.
I can give you money, fame, certainly. But the men and women of the company, we set our aims high. And if I only wanted to offer you work as an Adra inspector, I would have let Alvari deal with you.
So what is it you want?
The Valiant Trading Company has maintained an outpost here in Nekataka for nearly a century now. It was only 2 years ago that we discovered the effects of Luminous Adra with the aid of our animancers and several watchers. Flaune Alette has continued to study the potential of Luminous Adra in all manner of advances. Why content ourselves to sell all this Adra as a luxury when we might use it to change the world?
Change the world how? Usually people, when they say they want to change the world, it's something fucking dodgy.
Your gifts, Watcher, open doors that would otherwise remain entirely closed to us. I cannot help but think that your arrival here is the very best of fortune.
I literally open doors that would remain closed to you because I'm really good at mechanics.
Alette has been eagerly awaiting the opportunity to work with someone just like you. Her experiments have been tremendously promising. I beg you, speak with her.
What kind of evil-ass animancy bullshit is she doing? My duty is to search for Eothas. This is a distraction.
Well, how fortunate for you. The Temple of Gon is but a short walk from the tower where you may find Alette. Convenient, no? You will find Alette at the top of the spire of the Soul Seers, a tower once dedicated to Helia. That you will find in the Sacred Stair district, just north of here. Areto Gori, I will look forward to your return.
A Valiant phrase meaning good luck, literally translated into golden wishes. Golden wishes. I really wish I could remember the Valiant phrase that meant fuck this. Only one person has used that phrase in the game so far. The Animancers at the Sacred Stair have been using Luminous Adra in a variety of strange experiments. They're in need of volunteers. Director Castle has asked that I assist a group of Animancers in Nekataka. They conduct their experiments atop the spire of the Soul Seers in the Sacred Stair district. Blane Alette, their lead researcher, will be waiting there for my arrival. I made my report to the Valiant Trading Company and received my reward. There's more paying work to be found with the Valiants if I want it. Alright. Well, it just so happens that the Sacred Stair District is where I was going to go next anyway. So you're in luck. I need to go back to the Brass Citadel first. And... back to the map shop. And back to the Brass Citadel. And back to the Brass Citadel. Back to the palace. Alright. I've read both of those.
Do you suppose a Hasongo was a kind of vengeance for Rawatai's assistance with the Godhammer? Oh, listen to me. It all sounds perfectly mad.
I have some questions for you.
I'll answer what I can, of course.
Okay. What's your interest in animancy?
Ah, yes. I've never had the best of luck explaining. It's easier to say it's the future and leave it to the imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Everything the luminous Adra powder can do, the rejuvenating effects, the energy, is no more than a pleasant side effect for the shareholders. But the truth is, this research could propel us ahead decades.
Sure, why not grind up people's souls and use it to make fucking magic gunpowder and shit?
We tangle with the fabric of the soul. Imagine if we could better ourselves as easily as we mend a battered hull. If we could transport ourselves leagues and leagues away in a moment. It's the potential of the thing. I wish everyone could see it.
Tell me more about the Animancers.
Flaune Alette is my main point of contact, to be honest. Apart from a few special appointments, she selected her own assistants. A talented group to a one. I find them painfully young at times. Alette has always been a firebrand. She rubbed a few people the wrong way back in the Republics, which gave me the opportunity to offer her a place here, on an island paradise.
Yep, she's evil. We're gonna get there and there's gonna be mad zombies running around and shit. People going crazy, gouging out their own eyes, writing shit on the walls in blood. Tell me some more about the Valiant Trading Company.
There's a great deal to talk about, and I assume you don't want a history lesson. Was there something specific you wanted to know?
How did the company start?
It was established in 2708, after the Deadfire's wealth of resources became apparent. The first of the company's directors, Farah Batteret, was granted authority to gather those resources in the name of the Valiant Republics. There was no Kahanga tribe of note then, really. No Queen Onakaza, to be sure. Our chief competitors at the time were the Adirans. Much as with the Deerwood, the Empire couldn't maintain a foothold. We didn't discover the properties of Luminous Adra until a couple of years ago, But the company's successes in the region predate that by quite some time.
Successes in the region. Code for stealing the natives' shit. What are the company's interests in the Deadfire?
Chiefly Luminous Adra. There are various mining interests among the investors as well, but the Luminous Adra trade has taken priority. But the company has also funded advancements in the field of animancy. The Deadfire holds numerous Ingwithan ruins. And unlike the Deerwood's Glenfarthens, the Huana take no great offense if we go digging through the past.
How does the Valian Trading Company get along with other groups in Nekataka?
Oh, relations with the Huana have been peaceful for the most part. Onakaza's work uniting the tribes has certainly made negotiations more feasible. A few outlying tribes are still openly hostile towards us. As for the Royal Deadfire Company, I think it's safe to say we are competitors. Whatever plans they have for the Deadfire, our outposts seem to be in the way. The pity of it is that under friendlier circumstances, we might have appreciated Rawatai's support against the Principi. As it stands, they sink our ships as often as the pirates.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
Yes?
I have some questions for you.
I'll answer what I can, of course.
What do you make of the Huana?
The people? They are pleasant enough, very welcoming. Superstitious, of course. Ignorant of a lot of what occurs beyond their territory. That said, Nekataka is certainly beautiful, isn't it? Ak, I much prefer to be posted here than some little fishing village. And the Queen certainly strikes an impressive figure. There are a great many legends about her. I suspect few are even true.
What about you?
Me? I suppose that's fair. I know a great deal about you, after all. I've worked for the company a long time. Before that, I managed the family business. A merchant, you might say.
The company.
I like to think I have a good eye for talent. Talent and opportunity. That's all any venture needs. I suppose it caught the Songreta Mea Compressor's attention. I was assigned here.
You didn't volunteer?
No. The Songreta, it has free rein in such matters. That I was appointed director means that they had faith I would be the most effective choice. It is an honor one does not refuse.
They made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Castle inclines his head, smiling thinly. I see.
So nothing too interesting, I'm afraid. Unless you have an interest in Valian law.
What can you tell me about Governor Alvari?
Alvari? Appointed by the council, that one. To be honest, I know very little about her. Certainly a competent woman when it comes to short-term goals. There are rumors she started out on a ship, a deckhand if you believe it. Quite the climb from humble beginnings.
That's all for now, Director Castle. Director Castle inclines his head, smiling pleasantly.
Now then, was there something you needed?
Farewell. Guard wordlessly motions for you to move along. Move along. These aren't the droids we're looking for.
Ado, Watcher. I'm still not sure how to account for these losses in the reports. Divine interference? An act of the gods?
Actually, I just blew that shit up. Sarasso sighs and frowns at the papers on her
What can I
desk.
do for you today, Watcher?
Can I ask you some questions?
I can spare a few moments.
What's Castel's story?
Oh, him. Good family. Sensible. Big plans for the Deadfire he has. Big, expensive plans.
Great. That's all. Okay. Exit the terrace. Well, going out there might be interesting. I'm not going to. Because I've already been out there.
Glad to see you in one piece, Watcher. I heard you had an eventful trip to Hasongo. The truth is that much of this archipelago is still a mystery to us. And such mysteries are often fatal. As the Royal Deadfire Company discovered.
Company? She's the one that says it's so fucking hardcore.
Perhaps if you relay your findings to Director Castle, he will finally grasp that truth.
I have some questions for you.
Please, go ahead.
What do you think of Castle?
I have the utmost respect for Director Castle. He made his fortune of peculiar little investments as a younger man. Our investors must have sensed their kindred spirit, no? I think the pressures of leadership are starting to wear on him, poor man.
Okay, hold on.
Well, the Valiant Trading Company has been here in
Company.
The company also engages
Company.
in more mundane life. Well, the Valiant Trading Company has the company. Well, the Valiant Trading Company has been the company also. Well, the Valiant Trading Company has been the company also. Very well.
I just really like the way she says company. Company. Yeah. This is a pretty cool looking building. I'm gonna go to the palace right quick. Wait. The Map Emporium. Map Emporium first.
Welcome back, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you once again. Tell me, how is the sailing? Smooth? Nothing to delay your expedition, I hope. How might I assist you?
I've got some material for your book.
I could not have hoped for a better partner in this endeavor. Your well-deserved pay, of course. Why stop here? We're making good headway, and you've certainly proven yourself.
Apparently, Kirger's life was worth 2,500 copper.
I'm sending you far out west this time. Past Port Mage, past the Wakara Reef, and even the Kangati Islands. Nobody's been out that way in ages. All manner of dark stories. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll be waiting.
Sansa has asked me to survey the islands far to the southwest, west of the Wakara Reef and the Kangadi Islands. I gave Sansa my information on the islands around Tikawara and claimed my reward. Hey, we just leveled up from that. Amazing. New power level unlocked. I got Revive the Fallen. Nice. Now I have 2 people who can revive. I can give one person acute. Searing Seal. Barring Death's Door is pretty cool. Resolute. Tenacious. Rapid casting. As a cipher. Ringleader. An AoE dominate charm. It dominates one target and charms all the enemies around them. It's fucking dope. Get that ringleader. Get that ringleader.
How may I help?
Yes?
Aloth. New power level. Blade Fireball. Langrath's Warding Staff. Pain's Chaotic Orb. This looks pretty crazy. Ninagoth's Killing Bolt. Ooh. Pretty strong. I'll take Ninagoth's Killing Bolt. And Yeah, but we don't ever empower attacks. Take extra crit damage. He looks so Victorian.
Yes?
Oh?
Prioritized by highest health. I want an enemy. An enemy who's hurt, but not too hurt. Just the right amount of hurt, that's right. She now gets Wall of Thorns. Storm of Holy Fire. Unfortunately, it affects allies as well. Purges its protection, speeds its doom, continuous burn damage, or leaping to additional targets. Resurrection. Wow, Resurrection's fucking good. Wow, minor avatar is kind of amazing. Shields for the Faithful is pretty great too. Just gotta take Resurrection. And shields for the faithful, I guess. Actually, no. Let's get Resurrection and Tough.
What can I do you for?
Combat only on Resurrection. Yeah, she's actually wearing the Saint War armor. He's got this nice exceptional brigandine. It's the best I've found for him so far. Still haven't found any decent plate armor. Okay. Paladin ability, Abjuration. Okay. Commands an ally, giving them deflection and fit. Oh my god, look at that cast time and recovery time. That's really good. It's basically like a free spell. Same with this one. Cause Zeal, though, is the thing. So it's not really that free. Big practice healer. And... ooh, new Chanter ability. This is pretty nice. Oh, but see, that's a really short charm. She could summon a Drake instead of the Ogres. But I like the Ogres, is the thing. Mm-hmm. Rapid casting could be nice. I'll take that.
Okay.
Aye?
Okay.
Hmm?
She's over 200 hit points now, so is Shodi. Oh, let's see what Adair comes up to. Adair is gonna grab some more mechanics. And some more metaphysics. And power strike. Ooh, stun. Double damage. Wow, power strike's pretty cool. What's per encounter? Being not fighter stance. Oh. Okay. Weapon mastery. Once per encounter, he just gets the fuck back up. That's pretty awesome. And he's got 268 health.
Aye?
Yes?
Ringleader. And my other character has revived. So I now have 3 party members who can revive. Balagina can revive. Shodi can not only revive, she can also resurrect. And my character can now also revive. So we shouldn't have to worry about revives at this point.
Welcome back, welcome back. How might I assist you?
Well, Askell, I was thinking resurrect actually brings back somebody who's actually dead, but now I don't think so after reading it. I don't think so. I think it just, they're basically the same, but the difference is resurrect heals them for more, and it makes them unkillable for like 20 seconds after they come back, and it heals allies around them when you resurrect them. So it's just a more powerful version of revive.
Yeah.
I mean, considerably more powerful. So you revive somebody with an absurd amount of health, and they cannot die for 31 seconds after that, and all the allies around are also healed for a ton of health. I mean, Resurrection's an amazing spell. I wonder if I'm ever gonna get it. I don't know if I'll ever get 7th tier skills as a multi-class. I might. That might be the last tier that I get. Because I only go up to 5.
What can I do you?
She's up to 7. Right now she can only use it once, but she'll be able to use it twice per encounter. Once per encounter. She'll be able to use it twice per encounter pretty soon.
I hear you.
Which is pretty powerful. And if she gets killed, no problem, because either I can revive her or Palagina can revive her.
Hey.
He has 10 points of discipline. as a single class.
What can I do you for?
How may I help?
Ah,
Yeah, just the heal alone is pretty damn great.
Happy
Well, let's
to
see.
oblige.
Her normal heal heals quite a bit of health. This is her level 1 spell. She can use it 3 times per encounter, and it does a decent little radius. Then she's got this, which can heal a little bit in a line. What other heals does she have? I said Harvest does a stupid amount of damage. And she's got Watchful Presence. She casts on the group, and if they almost die, they automatically get healed for 55. Consecrated Ground is a health over time that lasts a good while. Then her regular revive revives somebody with 111 health. Minor Intercession heals some health in a very large area and reduces hostile effects. And then Resurrection is Super Beast mode. I think I can get up to level 7 ones as a multi-class, like by the time I'm level 20. So my character will probably eventually have Resurrection too. But the single class characters, which are Aloth, Shodi, and Adair, they can get up to 9th level abilities. The best that Pallegina and Sekaruna are going to be able to get up to are 7th level abilities, I think. That 101 deflection, though. That 98 accuracy, though. 102 will. Feeling good about it. Alright. Let's go to the palace. What is up, Sin? Thanks for the host. Well, I think I've only had like one fight since I put it on Path of the Damned, and it wasn't really that hard. It was a little bit harder. Okay, I need to take a super fast break. Here's what needs to happen. If you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere. I'm not done playing. If you're watching on YouTube, this episode is now over. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire.